You're listening to the Chic Code Podcast with Wirda Alyssa and Sophia Arissa. All things chic, candid, and comedy. Hey girlies, welcome back to another episode
Cop. Aku nak bagi amaran sikit lah. Aku nak bagi amaran sikit dekat pendengar kita. Kepada siapa-siapa yang cakap kita punya podcast tak berilmiah, tak ada kau tahu
Essence lah.
Essence, tak macam kau tahu berubah merepek, berubah kacip je, tak ada benda-benda ilmiah, tak ada pelajaran. Banyak je kan podcast episod kita yang berpelajaran macam episod hari ni, tapi korang tak nak dengar.
Betul juga.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So korang boleh petik ni, letak kat threads ke apa untuk dengar episod hari ni, because sangat macam nak cakap,
Sangat apa tu
apa
word dia? Insightful. It's an insightful episode.
Yes, insightful, knowledgeable episode. Okay, banyak je. Korang kena tu.
Yeah, exactly.
Kalau mu nak tahu episod tu knowledgeable ke tidak, mu tengok views lah. Yang paling banyak views itu paling kacip, tapi yang paling knowledgeable itu yang tak ada banyak views. Yes. And ada a few ya.
Ada.
So jangan cakap kita berbual kosong, berbual tak ada faedah. Okay, silakan.
Yeah, betul. So hari ini, this year marks 70 years of fostering in Singapore. 7 decades of family opening their homes to children who need care, stability and a safe place to grow.
Betul, kau faham ke tak?
Faham ke tidak?
Yeah. Okay. And even after all these years, fostering is still something we don't talk about enough. Okay, especially within our community.
Yeah, betul. And we always hear about fostering. We rarely get to hear from someone who actually has lived through it. And imagine at 9 years old, everything you know as home changes. So yeah, hari ni.
So today we are joined by someone who has walked that journey from being placed in foster care at a young age to growing up, finding her path, and now helping other children, okay, as a preschool teacher.
Yeah, betul. And thank you so much, Nabilah, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for we're very honoured to have you here.
Yeah. And I think macam for the previous episode kita buat pasal fostering, kita interview a foster parent.
Correct.
And today bila Mr. Manager cakap, today korang interview a foster child. Kira kan a former foster child. Aku macam, wow, foster child. Tak pernah aku berbual dengan someone yang pernah kena fostered before.
That's true.
Right.
Same.
So, banyaklah soalan kita nak tanya you.
Betul.
Yeah.
Maybe I boleh tanya dulu
You
lah.
tanyalah.
So you were fostered at 9 years old.
Yes.
Betul tak? And I feel like your life mesti changed overnight.
Yeah.
So like can you tell us like macam what happened? Benda yang you boleh recall.
Okay, so I have been in a family situation where there's a lot of abuse and neglect happen. So got one time too, I think it was just like I macam, you know what, I cannot do this anymore.
Okay.
Because I feel like when I look at like my other friends at that age, I was like, hey, macam, you know, dorang ada family and like it's happy, go lucky and whatnot. And then I'm like, why is my family like this? Like I need help.
Yeah.
So I did went to my teacher
Okay.
and report an abuse.
Wow.
And then right there and then I think the school contacted MSF and then they took me out of my home where I was staying at the point and then put me into a foster care house.
Yeah.
Foster
Wow.
house.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
At 9 years old, you know that it's wrong. You get what I mean? Because I think to recall back then, when I'm 9 years old, I'm still like, you faham tak? Like for
Primary
you,
3 lah.
Kan, to be like macam so mature at your age and like, hey, this is not right. Like, you know, this is not normal.
Yeah.
And wow, kan, it's very brave of you to like go to your teacher, because I think that is like macam every student's nightmare kan, for you to like tell your teacher, kan? Yeah.
So I think one will be the education I have and the awareness that I have. Okay, I've seen like my friends who are like, you know, at the same age, and then they get to like experience a lot of things, and then I'm like, oh, that's not typically what I do at home, that kind of thing. So a lot of times I was the caregiver for my mom.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a young child taking care of her own mother, right? So I think that's why I was a bit more mature for my age at that point of time. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
No, it's okay.
Now, I mean, like for a 9-year-old to be, or as a child generally, to be taking care of an adult, it's a responsibility that I cannot imagine.
Correct.
Sebab a child is meant to be a child.
Yes, correct.
Kan?
Tapi like she was forced to be like, to macam take charge because
Yeah. Because I
the
think
adult is not taking charge lah.
yeah, betul. Wow, okay. So time tu 9 years old, primary 3. When you reported it to your teacher, I just want to imagine that whole situation.
Yeah.
Like, was it like an urgent situation? Macam the teacher immediately alerted
Yes.
the authorities.
Yeah, yes.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yes,
And then
it was that quick. So what I can remember is during recess, I went to go and talk to my teacher, and then my teacher was like, "Oh, okay." And then I thought it was done. Like I thought it was like, "Oh, okay, just a normal talk."
yeah.
And then after school, before the bell rings, counselor came, and then there's a foster care worker that came,
Okay.
and then that day, after that, I was just put into foster system right then and then.
that
Right
day.
there and then.
Yes, that was how quick.
Oh
It was.
wow.
Wow.
Kira
Respect
morning
to our Singapore system to really
betul.
macam care for our
The
children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So macam at the point of time, okay, when you were placed straight in foster care, you were straight away assigned to a family.
Yes.
Straight away.
Yeah,
Macam
straight
like
away.
terus you kena
Yeah.
tidur rumah orang tu.
Yes.
Like macam tell us macam
Your
you
feelings,
rasa apa? Macam
Ah.
like you nervous ke? You felt relief ke? Macam mana?
At first, it was macam okay. It was normal to me because like sometimes from time to time, my whole life, right? Sometimes I would stay at a family friend's house or a relative's house. So
Okay.
at that point of time, I thought that this person was a family friend that I didn't know of.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think the first 2 days, I was like, oh, okay, just macam a sleepover lah, like that. Macam, oh, fine, And then it became a week. And then it became a month. And then it became like 6 months. And then it became years. So I think gradually I had a wall because I was afraid.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's quite natural.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because at first I was like hee hee ha ha with with my foster mother, and then not knowing that I will be here for quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that, I think a week later I was like, okay, I'm getting homesick. Can I go home? Even though like it's not safe. But at that point of time, I was 9.
Yeah.
I was still juggling being
Correct.
mature and not
And a
being
kid,
and
as a kid.
So I didn't understand why I had to stay at someone's house and how this person who is not related to me opened their house for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was juggling lah a bit.
Faham.
Yeah.
And at that point of time, like, how do you define home? Do you still think about your
Home?
your home or like your foster family home? How do you define home?
I think at the point because I was raised by my late grandmother, so
Okay.
that was my home. Wherever she is, that was my home.
I understand, yeah.
So being taken out, there was like a anxiety attachment. Macam,
Yeah.
okay, I can be like maybe 1 week max without my grandmother, but after that I want my grandmother back. That kind of thing. So
understand.
I was quite difficult the first few months. Yeah.
So can I ask, at that point of time, your grandmother masih?
Yeah, masih hidup.
Oh,
Masih
okay.
ada.
Yeah, it's just that she's, I think, too old to really make sure that I am safe. Yeah.
Yup.
So
Faham.
the next best thing is to put me in a safe environment. Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you were at your foster parents' house, kan, did you feel safe? Like macam,
Yes. But I wouldn't say at first, but like after then I was like, hey, actually this is okay, yeah.
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 It's very safe. Like I get to eat. Like I'm not stressing out. Like every single like maybe every night, like whether my mom will come back or not, that kind of things. Like I was sleeping at peace. Yeah, I think at that point of time I was like, oh, sleep is good. Sleep is best. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. Yeah, have you heard of the term parentified daughter? I think you were that last
Yes.
time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me more. What's that?
Parentified daughter.
Yeah, tell me.
Yelah, as a kid tu kau bear responsibility of the family macam tu.
Oh,
So you are the
Yeah.
parent.
You are the
Wow.
parent. So they
Yeah.
call, there's a term, parentified daughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So okay, and then okay, since like you macam 9 years kan, you dekat your childhood home and everything. Then bila you masuk macam foster family, ada tak macam like behavioural wise, like you macam terbawa-bawa daripada your childhood home to the foster home?
So
You ada contoh. Maybe you can share to our listeners. I'm curious.
So okay, because I grew up in a very violent environment.
Okay.
So there are times, because it was me and my younger sister. So there are times when we fought, we really fist fight.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
we would throw things, we would, pull on each other's hair, and the words we use are not, you would say you are shocked lah to hear from, 9-year-old kids and, 7 fighting and, that kind of thing. So, and then a lot of, kau siapa? That kind of, like if let's say my foster mother was like, trying to correct a behavior. Then I'm like, who are you? Like, like you're not my mother, so
Wow.
like kau siapa, that kind of.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it like right like that, but the behavior shows that,
Yalah.
like
Yeah.
I will not listen to you because you're not my mother. Yeah.
Faham.
Yeah.
Yelah.
A lot of, I think because a lot of anger comes in, because at that point of time, what we foster children feel is that we were being rejected by our own family.
Yeah, I faham.
Faham.
So
Yeah.
if we got rejected by our own family, what do you think? Like, what makes you think that like people who are not blood related to us, like would sayang us and will make sure that we are safe and that kind of thing? So
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is something new for all foster kids. Yeah.
Faham.
But what is something that macam people misunderstand about foster children? Yeah.
A lot of things actually.
Okay, say.
They think that older kids are very difficult to take care. So a lot of, I don't know about now, but like when I was a foster child, a lot of times you will see younger kids getting fostered more than the older kids. And I think because that mindset that, younger kids so like haven't mold yet, belum lagi, so it's a clean slate and whatnot, so it's easier to, but honestly it's not. Like if you were to compare both, it's the same thing. It's just that kesian, because the older kids get left out sometimes. Yeah.
I see.
And then we felt like, okay, like, like nobody wants to take care of us because technically kita got identity, like we got our own mindset, and then we have been molded in a certain way by our previous, like our biological family. So sometimes it's a bit difficult.
Understand.
So guys, foster older kids, they need love too.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, correct.
Pasal kita selalu dengar, memang I think it's quite general punya ni macam, yalah younger kids.
Correct.
Yeah, they're cute. They're easier to, take care.
Ya, tapi besarlah pahala kau kalau kau tolong jaga kan, macam cobaan maybe like gitu,
betul.
because they can already pandai talk back, right? Like macam the older kids.
Yes.
Tapi pahala besar.
Yeah, betul. And
Yeah.
macam at least you also feel that you belong somewhere. You get what I mean, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so talking about your life in foster care, how long were you fostered?
Almost 9 years until I'm 18.
Oh, wow. 9 years. Oh, yeah. So,
Yeah.
memang you are with the same foster family throughout
Yes,
that
throughout
9
9
years.
years.
Wow, amazing. Okay.
I just curious. Can you tell us more about your foster family?
Yeah.
So, okay, they are a couple with no children.
Okay.
Yeah, so they took me and my younger sister.
Oh, they took.
Yeah, both of us. So my foster dad is very soft,
Okay.
very fatherly, that kind. He's a mediator basically.
Okay.
And my foster mom is the tough love.
Okay.
Dia macam,
Yeah.
I love you, but I'm not gonna show to you. Like I'm not gonna tell you that I love you, but I will show it to you by cooking and whatnot.
Oh, her love language is different.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So growing up, a lot of times, I think because me and my foster parents' bond is so strong that they don't know, people who doesn't know us don't know that we are foster families.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah.
So a lot of times when we go for like foster, last time they used to have like family days and whatnot.
Okay.
So we would go, and then sometimes they have foster families who have their own kids also join us and stuff like that. So a lot of times the foster parents, families will be like, this one your foster kids are? They're like, yeah, these are my foster daughters, you know. I'm like, y'all don't look like, because the way we,
Mesra lah macam.
yeah,
yeah.
very warm, eh?
Yeah.
yeah. And it's not like the macam, I love you, you love me, that kind of, more macam, like, my foster mother will be like, apa, I told you already, right? Don't eat that kind of food. You know you don't like that kind of food. Or that kind of, like something like that lah. So,
Macam mak-mak macam mak-mak
yes,
betul.
yes.
Okay.
So to us it's a normal conversation that we have.
Yeah.
Yeah. But to other people macam, maybe betul siya foster. Like,
Yeah.
are you sure you guys are like foster family? Because
Yeah.
you don't look like one. I guess at that point of time they were like macam, I'm a foster child and then you're a foster mother. You know, you got things. But for us, for my foster, I was blessed to have a foster parents that really want to make sure that I do good in school, especially is for my own sake. Yeah. So a lot of times when they tell me something, they always tell me, bukan ibu or ayah want to macam, it's not for our sake. Because we lived our life.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are at that age where we are happy with what we have. It's for you.
Yeah.
Because you are going to progress in life. So I am going to equip you with whatever I have so that you can be better equipped lah in life.
Wow. Can I know like macam what's your core memory with your foster family? Macam pergi fishing ke, you know, like macam
All the small
apa,
things they do ke.
Okay,
ada tak core memory?
Okay, so my core memory, okay, a lot of times I got this question. And the answer is never vacation. It's never the going shopping and whatnot, because I feel like that's very superficial. Like anybody can do anything with anyone, you know. But it was the time I took my N-levels, and then I didn't do well basically during my secondary school life. During my prelims, I literally failed 36 points.
Okay.
So I got 2 weeks to buck up to at least 20-ish points. You know? So that 2 weeks, I woke up at 3 a.m. I slept at 12 a.m. Woke up at 3 a.m. to study.
Wow.
And never once for that 2 weeks until my last paper, my foster mother actually left me alone. She actually came out, teman me to like study. And then sometimes she will like macam tidur dekat carpet, like on the floor, sofa carpet. You know, like you can sleep on the sofa. No, she will just lie down on the carpet, and then she just teman me. And then she'll be like, oh, you want tea? Ibu buatkan teh. Nah, like you know the kind of things. And sometimes when I couldn't wake up at 3 a.m, she'll wake me up. I think that's a love language that no one in the world, like no other language can say that I love you in that language. That is the language that I really macam, oh, actually someone actually love me. Yeah, because like people can say I love you, I appreciate you and whatnot, right?
Yeah.
But to show the action of love and the action of appreciation, that was like,
Yeah.
like actually like I was like, oh no, like someone that actually genuinely loved me, like I am actually loved genuinely. Yeah, so she's going to cry. No.
You felt touched lah, kan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's my core memory.
Yeah.
So Nabilah, like macam we know that foster care is temporary, kan? And you know that you are with your foster parents for just 9 years.
Yes.
So leading up to that ninth year tu, when you were about to be discharged, like, can you just briefly tell us like what was going on through your mind?
Correct.
What were the preparations on your end?
Since the start when I started being in a foster care, where
Okay.
macam, oh, you know, right, this is temporary. Because I was 18, so I kind of knew where I was going after that. Like, my foster care worker actually told me that, okay, you know what, you will be staying with your cousin, which is your next of kin.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
that's where.
Macam mana tu dia lantik cousin you? Faham tak? Cause macam like takkan dia random. Mana dari family member? You you take care. Kan?
Yeah, betul.
Ke
Okay,
cousin
so
you?
so throughout this foster years, there will be integration, which means that home leave macam kira home leave, to see whether you are able to integrate with your own family.
Oh, because that is the end goal, right?
Yeah, the end goal is to to integrate. Yeah. So that's why they say fostering is a temporary solution. A lot of times, because my parents are not like, they're always in, right? So my cousin stepped up and became my next of kin. So along the years, I would have like home leave with my cousin.
Okay.
Yeah. So when they feel like, okay, you know what, actually quite stable lah. Like, there's another safe place where it is within the family itself. So that's when they're like, okay, yeah, we will be placing you in your cousin's house.
But I know macam foster care pun tak senang-senang. Diorang macam, okay lah, you go with your cousin. Diorang will do thorough
Yeah,
checks
yes,
and all
Yeah,
kan.
so they will have checks on the background checks. I think they have a house tour.
Uh-huh.
House visit lah.
Yeah, house visit.
House tour, right?
Yeah, house visit. Sorry.
Yeah.
House visit, and then they will. Okay, so before you go for home leave, they will have a time where maybe like an hour, like usually an hour, where they will meet at the MSF building, and then they will see how's your interaction with that next of kin.
Oh.
Yeah. So it can be like the birth mom or birth dad, or you know, whoever that will be helping the child lah at that point of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of like process.
Yeah.
That's why there's a lot of support going on.
Yeah, which is
Really.
great. I feel like macam the system is macam very thorough. Like before and then during the process ada foster care worker, and then transitioning to integration pun ada juga.
Betul.
Like semua, it's in the system lah, which is great.
Correct. But like they really want to protect these kids kan.
Yes.
Diorang tak nak macam sembarang. Then can I know macam like you stayed with them for like 9 years kan, betul tak? And then macam this one I'm curious, like the moment you macam nak cakap goodbye, you know, you have to keluar daripada their house.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how did you feel? Like macam pasal you dah biasa, it's literally like macam it's your home now kan,
Yeah.
for the past 9 years. Like
Yeah.
how, macam apa perasaan you when you have to say goodbye?
I don't like that question. It's a very sad to left the house that has shaped me the way I am for 9 years. It's crazy. Yeah. Because that house has shaped me so much that until now, sometimes when I think back about my life, it's very macam tak percaya lah, like,
Yeah.
you know, a place, someone who are not related to you at all could shape you and be like, and that's your turning point in life. Because honestly, if I wasn't in foster care, maybe I'm worse than I am.
Yeah.
You know, I could be in the same loop, in the same cycle, it will never break.
Yeah.
So every time I used to be like macam ashamed of being a foster child, because foster child means mak bapak tak dapat ajar, cannot take care what. So so it's like macam a very taboo title lah. So but now every time like, oh, you're a foster, yeah, I'm a foster child, because
You're proud to say that.
yeah,
Yeah.
because that was my turning point. Like,
Yeah.
my foster parents were my turning point
Yep.
and my pillar of strength. So yeah,
Can I ask, like, are you still like in touch with them?
sometimes.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah, but I do see them on social media, and I'm very, very happy to see them happy.
Because since like when you guys part ways, it was, you know, like you were young, right? You were 18.
Yeah.
And then semua ada dia punya, it's okay, I'm tough, you know.
Yeah.
Tapi let's just imagine if, you know, your foster parents are watching this. Like, is there anything you wanna say to them? You know, the one yang macam you tak dapat cakap when you were 18.
Okay.
Mr. Audio, music please.
Allah. Salam studio.
Okay. To Ibu and Ayah, hi. Thank you for always. I cannot do this, guys.
Okay,
Sorry.
It's okay, take your time.
I guess one thing I regret not doing is show my appreciation and love, like how you have shown through your actions, and kakak takkan lupa all the advice, especially if let's say macam I'm stuck with life and sometimes I get very angry, and you know, you guys calm me down and you try to like get me to see the perspective of others, and you know, and I think because of that I am where I am right now, and my successes are because you are my foundation. And thank you, because I may not be rich with families. I will not have that label of, oh, I have a family, like I have a mom or a dad. But I'm very, very proud to say that I have someone who cared for me for 9 years and who actually showed me that I am not hard to be loved, you know. I'm actually worthy, and yeah, so yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for letting that out.
Thank you.
Sangat menyentuh hati.
Ya, sangat menyentuh hati. Ini like it's totally different
It's-
perspective.
yeah.
Kita from POV like foster kid, you know.
Foster kid punya
Kan?
POV. Ya, betul.
Okay.
Okay. On a lighter note,
Yeah, on
I
a
also
lighter
want to
note.
know, during those whole process kan, of you being in foster care, the punya foster care workers are very involved in your journey as well throughout the 9 years.
Yes.
Were they very involved?
Yes,
I
yes.
see.
So because of my past traumas and whatnot, I developed, I think, depression over during my teen times. Upon hearing that, my foster care worker actually, they helped me with counseling sessions and psychology sessions and whatnot, just to help me go through the process of at first transitioning from my own home to the foster home. And then let's say we have like issues, like sometimes, you know, normal lah, teenager,
Yeah.
rebellious, tak nak pergi sekolah lah, tak nak tu lah, tak nak ni lah. And then they helped me with my behaviours right after when I had to transition out. Yeah, they helped me. Yeah, so they stayed quite some time until I'm like, you know what, I'm actually stable now, guys. You can help other kids now. Yeah, so
That's so nice to know. At least your foster parents are very well supported in the journey.
yes. So
Kan?
if I'm not wrong, in fostering, the foster child has a caseworker, and then the foster parents also have one. So if let's say macam we got behavioral issues and whatnot, then we will come together. And then we will collectively like find solutions. And then we have workshops.
And that's
Yeah,
nice.
and not only for like foster parents, we also have workshop for foster kids. Yeah, to help us with like dealing with like big feelings lah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very well supported lah kan,
Very
macam.
well. Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, I ada satu soalan sebelum kita move to the next part lah.
Ya, betul-betul.
Yeah. So, you cakap like you punya foster parents like equip you with skills and knowledge to where you are today lah. So sekarang hari ni you are a preschool teacher.
Yes.
Kan? So what makes you macam, kalau you reflect back, apa yang you know during the foster care period tu yang shape you to be a preschool teacher today? Yeah.
I think is to care for children without the returns.
Oh,
that's
unconditional.
Yes.
Yeah.
So my foster parents, because my foster parents unconditional love, that made me like, you know what, I actually want to do this, and then it made me like macam, and they are very on with education. Like they're very macam, education is important. That's the key coupon for you to like break cycle. So so when I was 16, 17, I thought to myself, I'm like, you know what? Maybe one day I will support children who of the same background as me, who were not so fortunate to get education and whatnot. I want to give that to them so that they can break the cycle. So it's like paying forward.
Yeah, understand. Oh, that's so
Yeah.
nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So macam you tahu macam like in our community, right?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to macam fostering, because it's not adoption,
Yeah.
correct? So macam what would you say to families yang macam feel unsure or takut? Or macam
ni
like,
nanti aku dah sayang, lepas tu dia keluar rumah. Faham tak?
yeah, macam
yeah.
typical,
Yes.
typical people in our community akan cakap macam itu lah. Macam mana ni? Tak payahlah. That kind. What would you say to them about fostering?
Okay, so macam mana cakap Okay. If you really put in all your love to foster kids, I can guarantee, if let's say like worst case scenario they never contact you back or anything, you will still live in their life. Something that you sayang, that you really pour in love, it will come back to you no matter what.
Yeah.
Like whatever you pour out will come back to you 10 times full.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. So jangan takut lah guys. If you want to try fostering, you
Correct.
just give it a shot.
Yes,
Try.
correct.
You might never know. Yeah.
You-
And then
Maybe last few questions lah. Do you believe one home can truly change a child's life?
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course lah kan.
yeah, of course.
Because I am that child.
Yeah.
No, okay, so I believe that fostering is not a role or a responsibility. It's actually a act of humanity.
Wow.
Yeah. You have the power to show these foster kids that they are loved and they matter, because at this point of time, when they are at their lowest, and they felt like, why would I even care, because my own family tak sayang aku, diterbiarkan.
Yeah.
So why should I make an effort? But you never know that actually a foster parent can actually change that mindset. Like I had when I was younger, it was like I grew up listening to people saying, "Oh, kau jangan main dengan anak aku." So growing up, I was like, "Oh, my parents like this, so I will be like this."
Oh,
Like I will end up where my parents are.
yeah, yeah.
But because of my foster parents, that always tell me, "No, you rewrite your own stories."
Right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were given the book. Fine. You rewrite back your own happiness.
Yeah.
So because of that, they are my turning point to like macam, actually no aku tak nak macam itu. Like why I've seen it all. Since young, I've seen everything in the book. I've seen it. Why would I want to be that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I have people who believe in me and love me unconditionally and tell me you can succeed, why would I choose to be like, oh, just because my parents are like this and I'm like that?
Yeah, betul. And that's where sometimes orang fall into the vicious cycle. Kalau tak adanya foster parent untuk change the perspective.
Diorang tak macam bercampur kan. Jadi diorang don't see the comparison tau.
Yeah.
So that's why kita mengalu-alukan lah untuk families out there yang mampu have like the apa tu,
The means. Yeah, the means to foster tu.
correct. Please,
Yeah.
because
We really encourage lah. If you guys have the means to do so, please. Sebab I think this is a very good example. It's a very good story yang macam buat kita reflect like a foster family betul-betul boleh ubah nasib a foster child.
ubah
Ubah
mindset.
mindset
It's not
and
just like
perspective.
like I said, it's not a responsibility or role. Macam, oh, kita bagi shelter and bagi food and
Yeah.
you're safe. You know, it's holding a space for people, for kids who have never felt safe
Yeah.
in an environment, and helping them believe when they have stopped believing in one, you know, and thinking that the world will always be gloomy and dull. But when you hold that space and you give, I wouldn't say it's very smooth sailing, because you got to understand that from where we come from, it's very dark.
Yeah.
So a lot of times there are like challenges and whatnot, but if you could look past the challenges and be like, you know what, I'm doing this so that this child have a better life, then I can reassure you that actually it's a very happy journey. Yeah, it's not as sad as it's supposed to look like, or it was supposed to, like, it's deemed to like macam fostering and stuff like that, you know, that kind of thing. Because a lot of people banyak perception of, oh, kau jaga anak orang, you know, and then like mak bapak dia buat apa,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, especially in the community lah.
Yeah. So these are all the misconceptions yang kita harap from our episodes on fostering, it enlighten you guys kat luar sana about foster care. So if in any way kau dengar makcik-makcik or what say about ni tak kau jaga anak orang, ni bukan anak kau, gini-gini, you know what to say lah to them, kan?
Betul.
Show them this podcast.
Betul. Yeah, okay. So to end off our episode,
Correct.
yeah. In one sentence, Nabilah,
Apa?
fostering is
Apa?
apa? Complete the sentence for us.
Fostering is an act of humanity.
Apa? Kata-kata semangat pada hari ni.
Kata-kata perangsang. Yeah.
Yes,
Fostering
okay.
is an act of humanity.
Betul.
Yes.
For me, I think it's like you give back to the community lah.
betul.
Somehow,
Yes,
kan?
yes.
Yeah, remember yang Madam Farain,
Yes,
when we
saya.
asked her the same question,
Uh-uh.
she said fostering is a form of fardu kifayah. Yeah, it's giving back to the community.
Oh yes.
It's your national service, she said.
Mm.
Yeah, it's actually
Wow.
your national service. Yeah. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
So thank you so much,
Thank
Nabilah, for
you.
sharing your story with us, your experience, and we are so happy and proud to see
Correct.
where you are right
Yes,
now.
Thank
Mashallah.
you guys.
Yeah.
I mean,
Alhamdulillah.
Yes, and we hope you guys out there would open your hearts to fostering as many children here in Singapore, because they crave for caring and love just like your own. Yeah.
Yes.
So, yeah, thank you so much, guys. That's all from us today. See you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye-bye.